Welcome to Fitness with Mr. Matthews, and in today's video I will be talking about GCSE PE. So if you are a GCSE PE student or a student that's thinking about taking GCSE PE in years to come, this video is certainly relevant to you, so please watch. Before we begin, do not forget to subscribe to this channel and click the notifications bell. That way you will receive weekly notifications to help support you throughout the academic year. I will begin by talking about the theory part of the subject. So you will have to complete two examination papers, paper 1 and paper 2, and collectively these are worth 60% of your overall grade. Each paper is marked out of 78 marks, and typically students seem to find paper 1 more difficult, and I believe this is because it is based on factual knowledge and there is a real element of science built in to paper 1. So what is paper 1 all about? It's about human anatomy and physiology. So it looks at muscles, bones, joints and how these work collectively to produce movement. It also looks at movement analysis, physical training and the use of data. Paper 2, however, is all about sports psychology. So it looks at how society and culture influences our lifelong participation in sport and perhaps the sports that we play. It also looks at health, fitness and their definitions, as well as mental, physical and social well-being. Finally, the use of data is also implemented into paper 2. Moving on to the practical part of the course, and you have two options. You can pick option 1, which is to select 2 individual sports and 1 team sport, so for example badminton, tennis and football, or you can instead pick 2 team sports, football and netball, but 1 individual sport such as badminton. Please look in the description below at the end of this video. I have attached the GCSE PE AQA Specification. If you click that link, scroll to the bottom of the document, you will see a range of sports you can choose from. Now it's very important you give this some time and some consideration as you are going to be assessed in these sports. So you want to pick those sports you are best at. To build on this further, each sport is worth 25 marks and this is divided into 2 sections. The first section being focused purely on skill in isolated practice. So how well can you pass, shoot and dribble in basketball, for example, whilst unopposed. The second section is all about how you perform during competitive gameplay. So do you make the correct decisions at the right time? Do you consistently demonstrate high quality when performing each of the skills? These are all things that need to be taken into account when trying to obtain the highest grade in each of your sports. Alongside each of these sports, you will have to produce a piece of coursework that outlines your strengths and weaknesses. These strengths and weaknesses need to be based on previous performances in your chosen sport. For the final section, you need to evaluate your performance and speak specifically about your weakness and how you will improve it using a training type. So in terms of practical performance, there are 100 marks available, 25 marks in each of the sports, totaling 75, and 25 marks available for the coursework. In terms of the skills and the competitive gameplay, skills are worth up to 10 marks and competitive gameplay is worth up to 15 marks. And in terms of the coursework, the analysis is worth up to 15 marks, but the evaluation, so the second section, is worth 10. All of this combined is worth 40% of your overall grade. And there you have it, guys, a brief overview of the GCSE PE course. Please, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below and I will provide the answers. And in the meantime, please give some thought and consideration to the activities that you would like to do come September. That way we are best prepared for the next academic year. Take care, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.